I have been propositioned by some more famous people. One of them, she's very famous and very rich. I helped her out a little bit. She sent me a check for $25,000, but it was a check drawn on some defense contractor. She wanted me to keep, I think, maybe $5,000, and then the balance, she wanted me to send her a check. I actually don't think it's real. I think it's a scam. That's one of the most common scams on the internet. You don't ever want to do that.
Now, James, you say you've been talking to someone famous but aren't sure if she is real. What's that about?
Well, that person I'm talking to, I'm sure it's not real. I mean, I think she claimed to been taken in Burbank, and she had security with her when she got taken, but I don't think it's her because she's too famous. And
who is it?
Well, I don't want to say her name because,
okay.
But she's one of the wealthiest women in the world, you know, in the entertainment business.
Okay.
And then she sent me this check. You know, she says, "Well, I paid a small amount on her behalf, but I stopped. I said, why don't your family pay for it? Because your family's way beyond my means to pay."
Yeah. Well, I'll say her name. You don't have to. You're talking about Kendall Jenner, and it's not her. You know it's not her. She sent you a check. Somebody sent you a check for $30,000. They want you to deposit it and then keep $1,500. And they're playing the float, right?
Yeah.
Then by the time it clears, it goes through the bank, then you owe the bank.
That's right. I know
so
that
that's
game.
a scam.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. Since you knew that this first check with Kendall that it wasn't her, and the check was bogus, and as you said, was one of the richest women in the world of entertainment, why'd you send her $700?
Some of it was for food, and some of it when she was in the camp. Supposedly she was in the camp, and that she had been taken in Burbank, and you know, and she corresponded with me for a long time, but I don't think it was real.
But if you know that it's not her, if somebody from a really wealthy family gets kidnapped, they're going to contact the wealthy family, not James.
Yeah.
To send them a gift card.
Sometimes they won't let them contact. They'll only limit who they can contact. They'll only let them call one person. You know, but in some cases. But you're right. Most of the time they would. In fact, her mother, I think, supposedly paid a lot more ransom.
Well, you're blurring reality here. You say you know that's not her, but you think they let her mother pay. You even know from the dates. I mean, if you're paying even marginal attention, you know, because there were hits in the media around that date that we tracked down that she was seen walking down the street. There were pictures of her walking up and down the streets and on social media. August 30th during this time, she's posted on the beach, September 29th on a magazine cover, October 10th, seen walking the streets of LA, October 30th, dressed up for Halloween, November 4th, posted for her birthday. So you can see the real Kendall Jenner is just all over the place, not in some camp somewhere.
Yeah, I did see some of that.
So your brain tells you it's not her. You can look and see she's not in some camp. She's standing outside of a restaurant, and you still sent money?
A lot of people I don't send, you know.
Really?
So, yeah.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.